As the North Country is known for its winter recreational activities, especially here on the St. Lawrence River, the U.S. Coast Guard is working to train its staff onto how to respond to emergencies on the water.
U.S. Coast Guard.
This is through the Guard's Ice Rescue Training Program, which helps qualify Coast Guard personnel to perform ice rescues on the water, most of the time in below freezing temperatures.
The basics of our ice rescue program, when people get to this unit up here, it's an operation that's unique to this area that we're responsible for. So typically they'll go through some classroom learning, talk about the techniques, the equipment that we use, talk about how to handle survivors and deal with hypothermic individuals and things like that. And then they'll actually get out on the ice and start practicing those skills.
The training program itself starts small. Members of the Coast Guard first learn how to perform a self-rescue if they themselves fall into the water. Then they eventually work up to rescuing individuals in distress. When the Coast Guard is called to an ice rescue mission, a 4-person team responds. One serves as the rescuer in the water, 2 individuals support the rescuer further back on the ice, and 1 serves as the communications lead. Once the Coast Guard successfully gets an individual in distress out of the water, they provide assistance until EMS personnel arrive at the scene. Some of the types of calls they respond to include
a lot of the calls that we get, especially this time of year, once we start seeing warm weather and a lot of wind, we'll start seeing some ice flows break off. We'll also get ice fishermen that are going out, either going out or coming back from fishing, falling through. Typically we'll get some ATVs or things like that that break through the ice as we get towards the spring season and that ice starts to weaken.
Johnson said that the number of calls they respond to each winter greatly depends on ice cover.
Really depends on the ice conditions as far as how many we get. If we have stronger ice, then we tend to see less cases. Obviously, warmer weather, wind, and things like that, we tend to start seeing more cases.
And although the footage in this video is from a training exercise in late February, the Coast Guard is ready to respond to emergencies on the ice this winter.
For the North Country in particular, we get a lot of folks that go out and recreate out on the ice. Ice fishing obviously is a big activity up here, but because of just how unique and how beautiful the area is, we get a lot of people that just walk out onto the ice that maybe don't have the same knowledge that an ice fisherman might have about ice conditions and things like that, so may walk out into a precarious situation without really knowing. So it's pretty critical for us to be up here to be able to respond to those types of cases.
And the U.S. Coast Guard wants to remind all to be safe on the ice and water this winter. For ABC 50 Now here on Wellesley Island, I'm Isabella Colello. For more local news, go to informnny.com or download the ABC 50 mobile app.